Hi everyone, today's meditation is going to be an interactive session, or interactive imagery session, and that just means you will be prompted to create two things. One is a safe space, which it can be a real or imaginary place. It's just a place that we can cultivate the sense of feeling calm, peaceful, feeling clear or having clarity. And the second thing we will do is invite ourselves in a time where we felt unheard or unseen. And so to clarify both of those things, the safe space, I'll ask you to develop a space in your mind, and I'll ask you a few questions that will help develop that into a deeper experience. And once we've created that space, I'll ask you to invite the time you felt unheard or unseen. And so most people, when they invite them this time, they're inviting an image of themselves in that time. So that could be you from childhood, it can be you as an angsty teen, it can be you from yesterday having a misunderstanding at work, or it can be, something like you feel like you can't tell a really good friend something because you feel like they'll judge you, or they'll misunderstand where you're coming from. Or you could also maybe feel like you want to say something, but you're not in a position to express yourself for some reason. So think of a time where you felt unseen or unheard. And if this is the first time you're working with something like this, I do recommend choosing something that is a little less deep-seated than maybe like an estranged relationship with your parents, or another family member, or an ex, or something like that. This is definitely something you can do with those types of situations, but if this is your first time doing this, we're only going to spend about 30 to 40 minutes working on this. So I want you to be able to experience this in a way that has like some type of resolution versus kind of just scratching at the scab. With that being said, you're totally welcome to use whatever relationship or situation where you felt unheard or unseen. So at this point, I would recommend pausing the video to come up with this time. And when we invite that to come in, it doesn't have to be an image or a visualization of yourself. It can be something that represents you in that time. The only thing that I would suggest for that, if you're not bringing yourself into this imagery when you felt unheard, would be not to choose a living person, especially a living person that you know, to represent you in that moment. And that's because if you really know this person, or you can access this person and see them in, in a movie or something, it can be a little disgruntling, and you create a fictional character for a real person, and when that real person maybe doesn't support the healing that you're working with, it can be a little disappointing or confusing. So I would again pause the video to think of something, and then we'll get started. Okay, getting started with our safe space and unseen and unheard parts of ourselves. Find a comfortable seat. You do not need to be in a traditional meditation posture. You can sit on your couch. You can be in a recliner. Just find a way where you can be comfortable for the next 30 or so minutes. Find a way that you can have a long spine and a relaxed body. And just take a few moments to kind of really settle in. That could be taking a few deep breaths through the nose, opening the mouth as you exhale. Any breathing that helps you tune into yourself. If your eyes are not already closed, you can close them now. Or if you wish to keep them open, just have a soft gaze and nothing in particular. And letting the breath flow in any way that feels natural or harmonious for this time. You can keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. If you'd like to engage Ujjayi, you can. Any type of breathing that helps you relax and tune in. Now take some time to scan through the body from the top of the head all the way down to the toes. Breathing in clarity and breathing out peace. Pausing at any part of the body that might need a little more attention, feels a little more tight or sore. Breathing in clarity, breathing out peace. Breathing in clarity, breathing out peace. Taking another moment to scan through the body, pausing at any areas that just need a little more love in this moment. Breathing in peace to those areas, and breathing out clarity. Now, inhaling clarity to the whole body. And exhaling peace to the whole body. Inhaling clarity to the whole being. Exhaling peace, whole being. Now invite a place or an environment that cultivates the sensation of clarity and peace. This place can be real or imaginary. You could have been there before or not. Be inside or outside. Allow this place to reveal itself to you. Does this place promote a calm, peaceful, and safe environment? If it does not, invite a new place to form. And then in this loving, kind place, what colors and textures are you noticing? What about sounds? What time of day is it? What's the temperature like? And where are you in this space? Is there any way you'd like to be here? Sitting, walking, resting? And is there anything that you'd like to invite to make this place just right? Or is it perfect just the way it is? Take a few more moments to enjoy this place. And in this place, bring to mind the time you felt unseen or unheard. and invite a being that represents you in that time. And when this being appears, try to see them in as much detail as possible. Even if this person is just you, try to see yourself or this being in as much detail as possible. What are they wearing? What does the hair look like? What's their posture? What is their facial expression like? If this representation of you is not a person, what colors are you noticing? What about textures? Try and see whoever or whatever in as much detail as possible. And now that you can see them clearly, ask them to describe what they are feeling about their situation. And now, ask them what it is they needed to say or express to feel heard and seen. And now ask what it is they needed to hear to feel seen and heard. And we'll be leaving this place soon. But before we do, is there anything else that would like to be expressed? Is there anything else that this being would like to express? And is there anything that you would like to express to them? Is there anything that you would like to express? Now, taking a moment, a brief moment, to thank this person or this being. And taking a moment once again to enjoy the safe space that you've created. Allow the visualization, the imagery of this being to fade. And once again, enjoy the space, beautiful place you've created here. know that you can come back to this place and communicate with this part of you at any time in a similar way. And allow all of the images to fade. Allow the safe space to fade away. And in the same way that you can carry a glass of water from one room to the next, you can bring all that you discovered or found valuable here with you from this into your daily life. And now bring your awareness to the breath. And start to become more aware of your body in the room. Sensing where you are and being firm in who you are. Let's take a few deep breaths together. Start by exhaling all the air out, releasing any stale air. And then a deep breath in through the nose. Fill yourself up, holding the breath in for just a moment at the peak, and then opening the mouth and letting it all out. One more time together, taking the deepest breath you've taken today, or this week, or this month, or this year, or maybe in 2 years, filling yourself up. Holding the breath in, and opening the mouth and letting it all out. And taking all the time that you need, opening your eyes. Thank you so much for taking this time with me and with yourself. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot me a message. And I hope you found this practice insightful and intriguing, and I hope you gained some clarity about not only what maybe a past version of you needed, but how you can address that when those situations or those similar types of situations arise in the now. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day or night.